Hey there, fellow Factorians. Onerous here with another episode of, I was going to say Let's Learn, but no, it's Rampant Realm. Yes, that's right. And before I get too far in, let's fix this up. Power pointed that one out when I deleted some extra belts here that I'd placed. I also stopped that producing, which not great for our production, as you can see. It's it's backed up, so it's actually okay. Anyway. Today, we've got lots to do today. Oil is on our list, and we're going to need lots of things. We're going to need lots of things to actually make oil. And first of all, we need some pump jacks. When I say first of all, what we actually need, and I'm just going to quickly pop something in here, is going to be. We need some pipes. Lots of pipes. All right. Let's get something making. Pipe. And all right. So if you're making pipe and you're making pipe as well, then we can feed both of you guys in to that like this, and then we'll have a pretty quick splash of underground pipes, because that's what we want. All right, I want to make a couple of stacks of that. As you can see, yeah, it's pretty slow going, even with the two machines doing it. Let's make 4 stacks of you, and while we're doing it, let's also make a couple stacks of you. All right, we'll just do one. That's all right. All right, yeah, but that's slow going now. The other things we need some of these, which actually need engine units. That's a problem. All right, that is another problem. Engine units cannot be handcrafted, which is why that's grayed out. Pipe, steel, iron gear wheels. All right. We may need to. How many do we need? It's only one. It's only one steel. All right. So what we'll do, we'll get a bunch of these guys inserting over here, and we're not even gonna feed things in automatically. We're just going to make them. We're gonna make them, and they're all going to be doing this. And we'll give you that. We actually need. All right. Change of plans. Looks like we actually need. We need some gear wheels. That's okay. We can handcraft a bunch of gear wheels. But for now, we'll kind of give a bit of there, and we'll give a bit of that, and a bit of that. No, not that. Pipes. There we go. A bit of pipes. Wonderful. All right. And something over here as well. All right, just real temporary because, yeah, like I said, they're slow going. We're going to need a lot more pipes, of course. Let's pop that in there, because each one of these requires 2 pipes. There we go. All right. That will allow us to actually handcraft some pumps. Now, the other thing we want, of course, is pump jacks. And how many do we need? Let's get rid of that. Let's have a look up here. We have 2, 4, 6, 7. We only need 7 pump jacks. No worries. 5, 6, 7. All right. 7 pump jacks. Let's grab all these engine units. We can now make 14 pumps, which I think should probably be enough. And then we can grab all of these and the rest of these, and that will be a decent amount. All right. Now, research is kicking along, but we are chasing after. A few things, and those things are, just excuse me one moment. All right, and I am back. Sorry about that. My 1-year-old son decided that nighttime is not the time for sleeping, so you may hear some coos and ahs in the background. Sorry in advance, but, it adds atmosphere, doesn't it? Anyway, where were we? Indeed? We were crafting some stuff that we would need, yep. That's great. Grabbing some pipe and whatnot. What else do we need? We need some big poles. Yeah. All right. 20 is probably not going to cut it. I need some more steel for that. All right, let's run down here. Our steel is kind of okay, isn't it? We're not using the other half of the belt yet, so that's all right. We're only using that for ammo too, so yeah, that's where it's going. Okay, and then we need some more copper for it. Copper is certainly something we have in abundance, and more steel. All right, so we theoretically have everything we need. Can make sure we have a bunch of ammo to take with us, because we're going to have to put some defenses up there, and we're not going to be able to reach them very quickly at all. So let's have a look at the map. If we come north, I think here, we check out that little area for defense, and then we obviously have to defend there as well. All right, I think that should be okay. Let's find the spot where we're going to go north, which is somewhere around north of this patch here. Looks like there. All right, let's get some of these poles. We don't have many of them just yet, but we'll see how we go as we run along and make our way up here. Let's try and go in a straight line. It's kind of my plan here, so that we can put some pumps along the way if we need to, as we're coming back. And that was suggested by Power. I think it's a good suggestion. I believe Power might have said one at every power pole, but that is excessive. The throughput of pumps is much higher than the throughput of pipes, so we don't really need to go to those kind of extremes. As long as we limit it to 17 pipe segments, then we don't actually need to worry. That's 1200 a second. I mean, that looks like we've covered everything, doesn't it? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. So that is our output. Let's put our defenses down. At the moment, we don't need any defenses because they're not polluting. This here actually looks like a really good spot for some defense, except nothing. Yeah, there we go. All right. So we can kind of wall this off with some. Let's go 3 walls. Why not? And fortunately, then we can get a nice amount of turrets here protecting it. I think that's pretty good. All right. And they now all have basically 200 ammo. That's going to be fine. Let's check this little bit of land up here and just see if that actually needs defending. And it does. Look at that. One tiny bit. That could have been the death of us. That's okay. That's interesting. What I'm going to do is do something like this. We'll put a few turrets along here. Kind of want to funnel them in, so let's keep the turrets kind of like that, so they're not just going to sit there and the spitters will do their work. All right, and let's put another bit there, and then what I want to do is I'll put another defense here, just in case. We can always quite easily pull down those walls if we have to get through it and repair those. There's only 3 there, so it's not a huge amount. Let's put everything in there. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. This bottom area here is probably going to get attacked. We should also put down a radar here, shouldn't we? That is for sure. And if I've got the materials, which I don't, craft a few more things. We always need miners. We'll craft a few of those. Just get some handcrafting. While we wait. All right, let's set this up. Set this up with some pipe and some of that. Putting in there for no real reason. Okay, we'll go along with a line along here, I think. Looks like that and that. I think if I turn that way, it doesn't actually save any because I need another pipe up there anyway. So there, and then, sorry, Rock, you have to go. All right, and then there. Excellent. That's definitely better efficiency to just put those in. Alright, there, you're going to there, you're coming up to here, across to there, up to there. Alright, and that is going to be where our first pump will be. Right about there. And then let's get some of these power poles and power up this area. Alright. We don't quite have enough reach. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Minimizing the power poles. Alright, pumps. Pumps. 14 pumps. Let's put one here. And then we'll run this one across to... Whoops. Alright, that guy there was just not quite in the right spot. So what do you got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. All right, so we'll put a pump here. So if we use a cheaper pole, we can. There we go, and then we should be able to jump across this span. Yeah, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's probably, there we go. We'll call that 10. This doesn't have to be too exact. Whoops, do have to actually be connected though. 12, 14, 16, something-ish. And can we get another one of these power poles here? We can, excellent. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. That's it. Counting with onerous. We got to learn our counting by twos. I have been doing homeschooling with my daughter during the COVID while the schools were shut down, and skip counting. It's what they learn in grade 1. 2, 4, 6. Let's cut these down so we get a nice straight line. 8. Oh, I got to get through the trees. There we go. 8. Get out of the way, trees. 10. And there we go. All right, we're in. I'll put another one here. Another pump here, just so that we have connections. And then what do we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well, I mean, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? This seems like actually a really good place for refining. Let's get some refining happening in this area here, because I mean, it's a big open space. We could even feed it off the crude over here, which is nice. So now, if I remember correctly, we now actually have oil. So let's get sulfur processing and flamethrowers. Well, sorry, let's get flamethrowers first, and then we can get sulfur. Incendiary weapons require blue, yeah, so we need sulfur for that. This actually does increase the damage of our flamethrowers, so let's get those ones that we can once we have flamethrowers. Alright, so we'll get our flamethrowers, and they will be fed from this stuff here. I'm not too worried about getting actual oil processing up just yet. We kind of probably should have been researching flamethrowers earlier, to be honest, but you know, research isn't wasted. I think it means that we are ready for flamethrowers. We can burn our crude across the ways, but we might as well. Like, there's actually no point not getting refineries at this point, is there? So what do we need to make some refineries? Probably some steel, bit of steel, bit of green, bit of stone. All right. We'll go for my little standard is kind of 8. 8 refineries is enough. What are we missing? Iron. Had like 1 million iron before, and of course we're missing it now. There's 5. We're missing some pipe. We do fortunately have a bit of pipe here. There we go. All right. And we need another 3, don't we? 1. Iron gear wheels. to handcraft those. 2, 3. There we go. All right. Used up all that steel. Now the other thing we'll need. Well, actually, we don't need chem plants just yet because we're just using basic refining. So, what are we going to do with the petroleum? Let's have a look at some techs. So, if we get sulfur, obviously blue science is required, isn't it? So we'll need plastics, red circuits, and blue science. That's nice and easy. So we have our flamethrower turrets now. I should probably be producing them as well. I think they need engines from memory. Something ridiculous that they needed that makes them just a bit harder to make. Yeah, engine units. Okay. So we could set up a little bit of production because it's probably something that we'll want to keep sort of going automatically. So let's do that. How are we doing? We've got a heap of belts. I should set up a mall at some point too, or a little supply depot, whatever you want to call it, somewhere to centralize the production of all the things that we'll need: inserters, belts, undergrounds, yada yada yada. But let's think about why we don't have enough of these, because we don't have a mall. The refineries are still making. They're pretty slow to build. But what else are we missing for you? Gear wheels, iron. So iron is starting to be a problem. We had a lot of production miners being built. So how many do we have in inventory? 30. We can actually put in. I think this is going to be worthwhile. We can put in another iron smelting column here and get a second row of iron, which will be a good boost. All right. So let's start with this. That was 6. So this will be 12. And these ones are going to go up this way. Is that guy, can you be over there? You cannot. You can be there though, alright. And then we'll kind of do a little bit of this. Can you be up there? Yeah, you can. Alright. Because we'll then want another row of these to start kind of here. And that's probably going to be too many, so let's try and figure this out. Alright, if I did that, so we had what? We had 12 here. We need 18. So we need 9 coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. This is not ideal, because I feel like it's going to be difficult for us to make sure we get the most out of this, because we kind of got half a dozen here that aren't going to be used. I mean, we can figure it out later, can't we? We can figure it out later. Let's not get caught up in the details at this point. If we need another row of miners for something, then we'll sort that out at that point. All right. Where are we bringing this in? Actually, we're coming down here. We're actually coming down here because that's another one for copper. All right, let's just copy this whole shebang. I can't even see if I've copied everything, but I will assume we have. And let's see, does it fit in there? No, it does not. All right. So this is going to encroach on our southern defences. That's all right. That's okay. It's okay. There we have it. There we have it. So let's snake this guy down a bit. Bring him over here. Bring you down here, and then in there. That's right. I was right the second time. All right. Let's build some of these. Build some of these. Lots of things. All right. Whoops. Stop pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. All right. You go up to there. You go up to there, and away we go. Now. We definitely don't have enough inserters. We did have enough of those guys, so we can craft a couple more. We don't actually need them now. Think about it. We're probably going to go on to steel soon. Note to self: nighttime. Let's stock up on some goodies. Stocking up on goodies. Let's grab another 500 belts, and I'm actually out of ammo. Let's focus our attention on defense when it's night time. We'll go grab another stack of red ammo. So in case we find someone running out of ammo, we'll be able to run over there and immediately drop it in there. We don't have to run back to our ammo box first. All right, there we go. 1400 seems about right. And that is where all our steel's going at the moment. So you know, these things are important. Now, how are we going to snake this in? I feel like I've made a horrible mistake, but we can fix it. We can fix it. All right. I'm just waiting for the notifications that we are under attack. But hey, we'll be all right. I think we haven't even seen medium biters yet, so maybe this wave we'll see medium biters. Maybe not. Only time will tell. I was in the way. There we go. All right. Some power poles going. I could be rocking the medium poles at this point, couldn't I? Oh, we've got so many of these poles. Why you do this? Doesn't even make sense why you would connect like that. No. All right. I'm just gonna accept that these power poles are going to be disgustingly placed. All right. A couple more down here and one up there. There we go. Let's get these guys going with some fuel and ore. We definitely need to sort out defenses down here. We're kind of okay, I think. Famous last words, isn't it? Oh, the autosave almost got us. And yeah, we still haven't got attacked yet. I wonder if they're just so far away that once nighttime comes, they start their attack, and then it just takes a bit of time for them to actually reach us. Maybe that's it. All right. But with this will certainly help us in the short term with our iron situation. A second full belt. Probably should do something about the steel too. It's not in a great kind of great way, is it? There you go. Let's try for this. All right. There's an attack. There is an attack. We need to see what's going on. All right, let's check some ammo. You got enough ammo. All right, you got a heap of ammo. Good ammo. You are really low on ammo. Okay, let's keep an eye on that. Ammo's good, and ammo's good. All right. So this one down here. This one down here has very little ammo. It actually doesn't have any dead biters around it yet, so we just got to keep an eye on. If that starts flashing, we'll have to go fix that one up pretty quickly. All right. Yep. So here we'll do what I said. We'll kind of there it is. That was the one. That was the one that we need to worry about. Let's immediately cancel our goals and just make sure that we have ammo in these. All right. Drop that in there. There we go. Now we can do that and drop that in there. Okay. And I'm a little more happy now. Feel a bit safer. This guy here is kind of the same. Oops, get rid of that. Pop those in. And I'm just doing the two at a time just so that in case this happens, we are defended. Okay, this guy's got heaps of ammo. A little bit of ammo. Okay. We can see a few more parties coming in. Are we having any attacks from over here? Not yet. I might extend a radar over there. Let's make another radar. Can make one. That's good. All right. But for now, let's do this. Okay. We'll commit to balancing before each takeoff. I think that's my preferred method. And before that one, jump across. Try not to mix any of the belts up here. All right, there we go. we now have 2 lanes of iron. I could put some forcing just to fill the top lane. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. What's using all our iron up here? Science. Okay, that's good. We are backing up on science. I can put a few more labs up there. But for now, let's get back to what we were doing. And I've totally forgot. This is the thing about getting attacked by biters halfway through. You just like have to drop your tools, sort it out, and then try and remember what's happening. All right, that's right. I wanted to put one of these over here, so we can, as you can see, that extends out where we can see the biters on the mini map. So let's pop one all the way over here. There we go. And now we'll be able to see a little bit quicker, just on the mini map when they're coming in. We did not put a radar up there. Ridiculous. All right. That's a problem. But it's a problem for maybe off camera. I'll just run up there off camera, and we'll do it there. It's 26 minutes in. So we have oil. We need to build. We need to build some flamethrowers, don't we? That's right. That's what I was coming up with all the iron for. So we can start doing some kind of maul, and that maul will have to include weapons. But to begin with, let's start with the basics. Let's do some. We're back to daytime. Excellent. All right. Let's pop down here. Let's do some belts and some of those and some of those. All right. We are going to have to start getting some of these as well. And what do we need for these? Green circuits, iron. So let's do. What do I need? You actually need gear wheels, don't you? You need gear wheels. So let's actually change this up a wee bit. Oops. There we go. And copy them up here. And then have you guys here making gear wheels. We have 3 gear wheels because we're going to probably need a lot, especially when we move into red. That's what I was thinking of. All right. So there's you, actually on the wrong side. So let's forget about that. I need you on the other side. There we go. No, actually, gosh, that was right. That was totally right. I am just a fool. All right. Research is done. Chemical science is completed. We're probably, now I think about it, we're a little bit away from chemical science. Modular armor. That seems like a pretty good boost to our grid size. Inventory bonus 10. It does need red circuits, which we're not really out red circuits, are we? Let's get. We definitely. It feels too early to be going to red. It feels too early to be on red. Railway, large scale. Have I not got rail yet? Well, I mean we don't need rail, honestly. We are going to need it soon, but not quite yet. Let's go back to doing some bullet damage, I guess. Bullet speed. Get the next one of them, and then we're on to blue science for that. Okay, so that's that. Let's get some combat robotics upgrades. What can we get? Combat robotics, follow account. All right. We get some more robotics in the near future, which would be nice. But these are great for clearing out. What is that? Repair capsule. One repair cloud does healing. I don't know. I don't know if that's good or not. But there is also this health capsule, which is apparently different to this. This is a repair capsule. Okay, I'm going to get that. And that could be some kind of automated defenses, which I think would be really cool. All right. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. I'm going to get another one of these up here like this. All right, that's good. That's good. Now we are running a little low on inserters, but that is okay. We're still getting attacked. This is up here. All right. That's it's good to know. Well, it's good to know that that area is getting attacked. I wouldn't say it's good that that area is getting attacked, but it's happening, isn't it? All right. So let's get this up here like this. There we go. And then we'll need you coming in here. And let's get some boxes. Nope. Boxes. All right. I think we're running out of time. Boxes. We're out of inserters. Maybe this is a tomorrow effort, I think. All right. We'll come back. We'll set this up tomorrow because we are out of time. So, I mean, we've hooked up our oil. Which is great. We've got flamethrowers researched, ready to go. We don't need them just yet because, again, we're just still facing medium biters. Let's just have a quick squiz. Can we see? No, we're not even facing medium. We're still just facing small biters, which is fine. Look, I mean, she's only three turrets there. Lots of dead biters, none of them anywhere near the turrets, near the walls, which is a good sign. So, all that being said, I think we're in a good position. We can definitely spend a bit of time making this kind of stuff happen. We'll have to expand out our defenses to incorporate all this, but I'm pretty happy with our progress, and I think we're just going to continue on down this path. And of course, look, if you can see something I'm doing wrong that's going to bite me in the butt pretty quickly, do tell me in the comments below, or watch me suffer. Either or, I'm happy to. I'm happy for this run to die, and we learn some lessons about Rampant and start again, build it stronger, better. But most importantly, thanks to my patrons, and see you tomorrow.